Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's solve this question together. Now look at what we are given. We are given that x to the power of 9 multiplied by x to the power of 10 equals to us 30. We are asked to look for the value of x. Now this question is as simple as what? A, B, C, D. Now what you are going to do, you are going to apply what the natural logarithm of both sides so that this question can be easy as that, right? Now let's take the natural logarithm of both sides, link x to the power of 9 multiplied by x to the power of 10 equals to link 30, right? That's our first step. Now let's remember these properties of logarithm. That log m to the power of p base a is equals to p multiplied by log m base a. Now this is one of the properties of logarithm, and it's going to help us here. Now by applying it here, this is the exponent, right? Having 9x to the power of 10, so it can become 9x to the power the power of 10 link multiplied by link x is equals to link 30, right? Okay. Now let's isolate 9 from here. Let's remove 9 because our target, while we solving, we are solving so we can know the value of x. So let's remove 9 from here. So if we divide both sides by 9, because we are removing 9 and divide here by 9, this 9 cancel out this, we are left with x to the power of 10 link x or multiplied by link x equals to link 30 divided by divided by 9, right? It's 9. Okay. Now also let me also draw your mind to one of the properties of logarithm. Remember, logarithm have properties that you have to know when solving question like this. If you have e to the power of link p is equals to p. This is one of the properties of logarithm. We have stated two laws. This one law and this another law. You have to know. So I'm not wrong here if I decide to write this as e to the power of link x to the power of 10. Take note that since e to the power of link p is equals to p, it implies that e to the power of link x to the power of 10 is same as x to the power of 10 multiplied by link x equals to link 30 divided by 9. Wow, this pocket is amazing. What are we going to do here? Remember, we are looking for the value of x. From here, you can see that there's nothing we can do. But do you know that the product of logarithm will help us? What is the product of logarithm? The product of logarithm refers us to the lambda w function. This is 3. We have to know this. The lambda w function of into p multiplied by e to the power of p is equals to p. Now e you are seeing here, this is the e we are having here. The exponents here, let's compare our exponents here with what is here, whether they are the same. If they are not the same, these properties cannot work. Okay. Now our exponents here is what? Is link x to the power of 10, right? Now to make it easier for everyone to understand, let's obey the properties, these are properties here, because this you are seeing is in this form. Let's take it to this form. So we take it to this form, we want to have that e to the power of 10 link x, because the power here have come back to multiply the link, multiplied by link x equals to link 30 divided by 9, right? Now you can see that now this is in this form, right? And they are the same thing because they are equals to, there's equality sign. Now what are we going to do? Remember that this properties of lambda the way function state that p multiplied by e to the power of p is equals to p. It implies that the exponent here is 10 link x, and what is here is p. So this what is here must be equivalent to what is also here, or what is here must be equivalent to what is here. But what is here is not equivalent to what is here. So that is our problem. Our problem, what we want to do so we can achieve this, want this to be the same with this, we want to multiply both equation by 10. So if we do that, what this is e to the power 10 link x, okay, multiply by 10 link x equals 10 link 30 divided by 9. Wow, that's pocket unions. You see, very simple. So let's do that quickly so we can finish up. All right, from here let's apply our lambda. So the lambda w function of into e to the power 10 link x multiplied by 10 link x, okay, is equals to what? It's equals to the lambda w function of into 10 link 30, okay, divided by 9. Okay, at this point what we're going to have here is just 10 link x by obeying that properties. So that this is 10 link what? Link x is equals to the lambda w function of what? Now let's know the value of 10 link 30 divided by 9 before we can apply our lambda w what function. Let me use my calculator to do that quickly. So use my calculator to do that quickly. All right, let me know the value of 10 link what? 10 link 30, okay, divided by 9. I have 3 point, I have what? 3.7791 at 3 decimal place, right? Wow, this is what I have. So let me divide both sides by 10. So if I divide here by 10, I divide all here by 10, right? This 10 will cancel out this and leave that, and left that link s is equals to. Now remember this, I always say this in my videos. It's not all calculators that have this operation, which is lambda. Even this scientific calculator cannot do this. So what I always do, whenever I want to do a video like this, I always go on a site to know the values of those lambda w function, those outcome I can have when applying lambda. So the lambda of this, lambda of what? Lambda w function of 3.7791 give us what? Give us 1.177 what? 734, right? Now I divide all by what? This 10 that's here. So let's divide 1.17734 divided by 10. We have what? We have that link what? Link s is equals to 0.111, sorry, 117 what? 34. This is what we have. Okay. Now at this point we are not also wrong. Okay, we are not so wrong if we raise this as that e to the power link s is equals to e to the power what? 0.11773 what? 4. Okay, now remember that they are the same because by obeying the properties of what? Since the bases are the same, you can say that the bases are the same. We can equate the powers and we have exactly what is here. But we know that e to the power link a is equals to a. That means e to the power link s will just give us x by obeying the properties of logarithm, right? So we all have here as x equals to e to the power what? 0.11773 what? 4. Okay. Now at this point, what are we going to do? Okay. At this point, e to the power of this, remember this is a if you're working with logarithm, you know that this is, if you're having e to the power, you're talking about the anti-log. Okay, what is the anti-log of this number? There's anti-log. We have that in 3 decimal place. We have that our s is equals to 1.124 at what? 3 decimal what places, and this is the correct answer to this particular question. This is as simple as that. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you really find this very interesting, don't hesitate, do well to like, comment, and share it to loved ones so others will learn. And again, if you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly do that so that anytime we upload like certain videos, you'll be notified. So thank you so much and God bless you. Bye. See you in my next video. Okay.